Hey guys, Wolverine here on Tarkov, and on this episode I am going to be covering the SKS weapon modification and how the hell do you get that goddamn PSO scope onto the SKS. So this is the SKS you start off with. You can buy it from Skier at loyalty level 2. A very good solid gun, very accurate, fast bullet velocity, strong bullet, and it does rip through that packer armor really easy. I'm going to show you how to modify it from iron sight to PSO red dot silencer. As you can see, I'm shooting them silenced with red dots, and I can switch between my red dot and my PSO scope. When you have both attachments on, all you have to do is press Alt right click and it switches between the red dot and the scope. Very helpful in those situations if you want medium range to close quarters. So we're going to go straight to our stash area, and I'm going to go through how to get the parts, what parts you need, and what is the difference between the two SKSs. Okay, so this is the goal of how to modify your SKS. A lot of people are wondering how to get this damn PSO scope on the SKS. Well, it's quite simple. I'll show you the difference now. So the SKS can be brought from Skier, correct? We all know this. If you're leveled up Skier, you can get him at loyalty level 2. So we'll just buy one for the sake of this. I've got a bit of money to spare, so we'll just buy this one. So everyone's brought it, but it's in your stash. Hey, okay, I got an SKS, got the PSO scope. I can drag it on. Great stuff, but you can't. Why not? Okay, right, so, and if we take this one off, this one can go on. How do you do it? Okay, right. The difference is, if you compare these two SKSs, it's a Cheremisinov semi-automatic carbine SKS 7.62x39, and if you look at this one, it's Cheremisinov semi-automatic carbine SKS 7.62x39 hunting rifle. You see the difference there? There's two different SKSs. There's a standard one and then there's a hunting rifle one. The hunting rifle one is the one that accepts the scopes. So how do you get it? Okay, this is the hard part. You can't buy it. You can only get it in game, and the only way you can get it is if you kill scav snipers. I've been told that some random scavs have it. I cannot confirm. The two hunting rifle SKSs I've got are from sniper scavs. You know, the ones who are like very high up, which you can't get. To get them, you have to bait the scavs. You gotta like bring them to the edge of the building so they can look down at you, and then you just shoot them, and hopefully they'll ragdoll and fall to the ground, and then you take the SKS. Sometimes the scav patrol to the edge of the rock or the buildings or whatever, and sometimes you get lucky, they fall the way you want them to fall and they fall to the ground. Or they could just fall on top of the rock and you're fucked. Random chance, as you can see, he's got an SKS with a PSO scope. If you already got an SKS, you still have to examine it because it's technically a different gun. And I have one. There you go. It's random. All scav snipers do not have SKSs, some of them have AKs, so it's just luck of the draw. Happy hunting. Okay, so now that we've cleared up how to get the SKS with the PSO scope, how do you modify it? Well, I have all the parts here, and I'll go through where you get them from the traders. So we have a bare bone SKS. As you can see, it's a hunting rifle version. I got it from a sniper scav I killed in a raid. You have two different wooden stocks for it. You either have the Molot, which is a lighter wood, or the bog standard stock, which you can get from any standard SKS or Skier. So once you decide which colour you want on, we'll just drag this one for the sake of it. There we go, we got the bare bone. SKS mags, you can get these from Skier. I'll show you. You can get them from, I believe, at loyalty level 2, same as the SKS. We'll have a look. Where are you? There you are. You can get the SKS mags from Skier at loyalty level 2. And to get the ammo, you get it from Prep, or where are you? Am I blind? Oh, there we go. 7.62x39mm PS. You can get them from Prapor. So there we go. We have the ammunition, we have the magazine, we have the bog standard gun. Okay, so once we've loaded that into the SKS. Another difference also, guys, is between the bog standard one's an SKS and the sniper one is called op-sks. For the magic to work, how to get this damn scope on the SKS is you need one of these. It's called a Dovetail op-sks mount. You can get these from Skier at loyalty level 2. It's easy for me to show you so you can visualize it. Some people know where to find it if you see it on somebody else's video instead of me just telling you. So there you go, Dovetail op-sks mount. You buy one of them from Skier, again loyalty level 2, which unlocks with the SKS and the SKS magazine. So we'll drag that, we'll mod that on, we'll put all the parts on so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we need to look for the mount option. And as you can see, we've got the mount drilled into the wood. I'll just show you again for the standard SKS. If you go on the modification, you don't get the mount option. All you can see is the stock. But if you go on modding on the OP SKS, you got the mount option. So you just add the mount on. Once you add the mount on, you get a further option. As you can see, this white next to the OP, you can attach PSO scopes. There we go. We have a scope for the SKS. How do you get the PSO scopes? You can either find them in green crates and raids. Very rare, but not too rare. I found a load of them. I've only had to trade one PSO scope from Prapor, which is the other way to get the scope. I think it unlocks at loyalty level 2 for Prapor. It does. You need 2 condensed milk. If you get 2 condensed milk, you will trade it for a PSO scope. Again, I find all my PSO scopes in boxes except 2. One I traded for Prapor, and the OP SKS had a PSO scope already on it from the scav sniper I killed. Okay, so we have now a SKS with a scope on, but it's not over there. We can add a few more different options now. So you got your long range SKS, but you're going to struggle a little bit if you do close range with that scope, aren't you? So what we need to do, we need to buy a SKS SOCOM. An SKS SOCOM is like a rail mount, you know, the rail mounts you can get for the AK and the M4, all those kinds of stuff. That's what holds all the vertical grips and the torches and any other optics together. You'll be able to get the SKS one from Prapor, not Prapor, at Skier at loyalty level 3. Where are you? There you are. Scroll all the way down to the bottom where you can see all the silencers, UTG, SKS, SOCOM rail mount. Buy one of them. We already have one here. As again, visualize it, you can see, you know where to get it from. We've got it, so we'll go back onto modding. There we go. And as you can see now, we just got a hell of a lot more options to add onto the SKS. At loyalty level 3 as well from Skier, you can buy the Hexagon SKS sound suppressor. Again, I'll go back onto character. I'm sorry if this is a bit repetitive, but again, I just want to show you guys so you guys can see it. Scroll all the way to the bottom so you can see the suppressors. You got the AK-74, you got the AKM, and you got the SKS. Buy the SKS. It does get quite expensive if you think about it. You got 16,000 rubles for the rail mount, 18,000 for the sound suppressor, and it's like 5,000 for the dovetail. It does turn into an expensive SKS. So once we brought the suppressor, just attach it on, and there we go. We got a suppressor, which is pretty nice. Another piece of advice for you guys: if you don't have a sniper scope and you still only have the standard SKS, you can still attach the rail mount, and you'll be able to attach you can still attach an optic, you know, like one of those red dots where you can just shoot for close quarters if you wanted to. If you still favour the SKS, I like using that. I used to use this SKS a couple of times. It was in one of my older videos, The Scav Relentless. I used a silenced SKS with just a red dot, and it was really nice. I really enjoyed using it. My girlfriend likes using the SKS as well. She hasn't sniped with it, but she likes the SKS due to the accuracy. So you can use it for close quarters if you wanted to, or you can go long range. But this is where it gets a little bit technical now. As you saw in the video earlier on, you could switch between the red dot and the PSO scope. What do you need? To have long range and close range with the SKS, which you saw in the video with the red dot and then the PSO scope, the item you need to purchase is a NC Star MPR 45 backup mount. You can purchase this from Peacekeeper. I believe you can get it at loyalty level 3 with him. Let's scroll up. I'm not sure if you can get it at loyalty level 2. My memory is not that good, unfortunately. But you can see here, you will get it from Peacekeeper. I believe it's loyalty level 3. I could be wrong, but it's there, so you know. So once you purchase that, attach it onto your SKS. As you can see, it's on the side of the rail mount. You need the rail mount for this to be attached on. Once you have it attached on, you can attach, you see another white circle here? You can attach a optic if you'd like to. And then that's where you'll click the Alt right click where it switches between your scope and your optic red dot. It's all down to you. If you like a different optic, you can purchase the Weaver selection. If you like the Weaver red dot, I like the Weaver one. It's pretty nice, a bit more of a solid red compared to the cheaper version, which is what's that called? A lot of people like using the PKO6 reflex sight because it's quite cheap. But if you're willing to want like a better red dot like the Weaver, all you need to do is go to Peacekeeper. He will sell him. I believe it's loyalty level 2. Boris Fastfire Weaver base and a Boris Fastfire 3 reflex sight. You can purchase them both here. And again, all you have to do is just go into modding, click on the Weaver base, and then that's where the next option will come for that optic. So it's up to you, experiment which it's all down to the player. Everyone has a favourite optic sight, and there's just a couple options for you if you want to know how to have a PSO scope and the red dot on together. So there you go, guys. I hope that has helped. I apologise if I've missed anything or if there's another different way how to do it, but that's the way how I know how to do it. Just to confirm, the OP-SKS can only be found from Scav snipers. That's the only way at the moment to get a PSO SKS. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments section, have you found this SKS somewhere else? And let me know if I've missed any attachments you like using on the SKS. Thank you very much guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, bye.